not easy, no? Diba? And then, and most important of all, I think not only your team, I believe all the teams has broken your own record, and our team also broke our own record. And I think even Reway International also broke its own record. I'm not very sure about Reway Philippines though. Maybe James will let us know later. Okay. So first of all, I know that last month a lot of leaders hit first month or second month. Okay, for this 3 months running, the rank that needs us to run for 3 months. So congratulations again. However, we know this is just the beginning for 2021 and also the beginning for your fight. So that is why for the next 1 or 2 months, depending on whether you completed the first or second month, will be very essential. Okay. And especially this month is very essential because if we know how to maximize the events this month and how to maximize it to build our team, then definitely we will be able to grow and able to complete it this month. All right. So we're very blessed because today we have a special guest with us who will be sharing to us. Well, first of all is that when he actually when I actually contacted him, and then he actually told me, Shen, you have 18 qualifier in your team. And then I was like, it should be around there because I haven't really wrote them down one by one yet, you know. But this person already know better than me and did the computation. So after that, right away, I cannot allow myself to maintain at that state of not very clear. So I wrote everything down, and truly it is 18. We are actually last month able to achieve 7 first month Team Elite Phoenix qualifier and 10 first month Team Elite Power qualifier and 1 second month Team Elite Power qualifier. Okay, and as for our Diamond 3-star who is running for Elite 3-star, we have about 12 of them. So all in all, we have 30. Okay, I think this is really one of the biggest number that we had. Let's give everybody a big round of applause. Yes. Okay. Can you imagine? I think before we had tried like 7 Team Elite Power fighting for Team Elite Power, but not Team Elite Phoenix. So I think everybody has really started very strong in 2021, and it is all because of Reway International is really a big help with the promo. But that should not be the end. This should only serve as a beginning. Okay, beginning of the thriving of 2021 for everybody below us, for everyone to make sure 2021 will be a very different one, okay? Because Reway will be having a very, very big goal and we want to be part of it. So without further ado, I want to let the next speaker to be the one who share to us more. Okay, of course, I believe you know who is he. He is our general manager of the Reway Philippines. If you ask me, he knows what is happening for the whole Reway International, what's going to happen to Reway Philippines. Okay, so he can definitely give us a very good insight as to how can we maximize everything and fight and complete our fight during this time. And to do that, actually, I would like to request everybody to open your camera. This is since everybody here are actually qualifier, you are top leaders, top leaders. So I would like to request everybody to open your camera, okay, to also meet our General Manager of Reway Philippines. So without further ado, let us welcome our General Manager of the Philippines, Mr. James Chung.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Today is qualifiers, right?
Yes.
All qualifier, right? All is I consider own people, lah. Correct.
Yes.
I can consider, lah. So I will be very blunt. I will be very blunt. I will not use any technique, any tactic or whatsoever. Because a group, whether it can grow or not. Somebody not mute, is it? Nova. A group whether can grow or not, it got to do with standard. Standard is everything. whether the standard is high or whether it's low, whether people see this group, they want to be part of this group, whether they feel that this group is professional or not. So I will be very straightforward. Don't take it too hard lah, because I feel some things need to be set in place. Because this meeting is not set last minute, right? I believe it's not set last minute. I think it's set last week, if I'm not wrong. Is it last week? Yes.
Few days ago.
Few days ago. Okay. So it's in advance, which means that there is time for us to plan, and then time for us to set aside to attend. So being this in this group achievers and leaders, I feel is a standard. Like I see some people in the car, I don't know the line is good or not. Maybe you cannot hear 100%. You're driving. I know in Manila, I've been in Philippines before. When we are driving, the line is not 100%, and you cannot have a smooth internet connection when they are driving. Not only that, now in the car, maybe they are non-achievers who never achieve, and then they are sitting beside, then they can hear this meeting. Then I feel it's unfair, because there are people who achieve certain things and then they can attend this meeting. And in that case, there are people who didn't achieve who also can sit there and listen. Then what's the point in achieving and then I attend a meeting, right? That is the value we have to put aside, especially for a meeting like this, when a leader call upon this meeting. Even me, I also must make sure everything is in place, make sure the camera is the best angle, make sure nobody beside me, they cannot listen to what I'm going to share, which is unfair to other people. And even me, I also have canceled all of my meeting because Xuan called me, say, hey, this is important. So I must find a quiet place, good connection, not like last time, because last time I know it's choppy. I learned from my mistake. I make sure this time this internet connection won't cock up, because I know it's important. That's why I myself, I will also do this. So I feel that it's a form of respect, not to me. Don't be mistaken. It's a form of respect to this meeting, to this event, because it's an event that all of us must protect. It's an event that all of us have to feel like, hey, this is important, we need to set aside. But before anything, 李医师 ，sorry， 我一定要讲要讲英语，所以不好意思，请多多原谅。然后希望说后面有人会跟你翻译，然后解释给你到底我在这个会议里面谈了一些什么东西。所以不好意思，我一定要用英语来谈，谢谢你哈。然后终于得到第1个月的 Power 啦，恭喜你啊，恭喜你。So I feel it have to be important. If you are in the car now or outside, wear your earphone or wear your headphone to be fair to everyone else, because I feel that I also must do my part in protecting this meeting. Otherwise, in future, next time when we have this form of meeting, no one will care. No one will treat it as important. No one will put it, no one will have that kind of feeling towards this, or rather, no one will want to fight to attend such meeting. So I have to set this straight first, because this is a top leaders meeting, or rather, there is certain qualification for you to attend. So I hope that this time onwards, when the next time it happened, I hope that everyone will put their responsibility in this meeting to protect it. A lot of things we need to do, wearing nicely, putting the camera there, making sure of the internet connection, making sure other people cannot hear. I feel this is important. Otherwise, if Riway didn't do this, the top leaders meeting, no one will want to attend because anyway, no standard. So we have to set a standard, especially in this group, especially if you position yourself as a leader. Then I feel this is important. If you don't position yourself as a leader, honestly, then you won't be sitting here. So I believe that everyone inside here, you position yourself as a leader. That's why you are here. So we have to take a look at, how come Riway becomes so successful? If you look at how Riway becomes successful and we copy and we duplicate what Riway is doing to have such result today, then I feel that if we are able to duplicate to 100%, the apple won't fall far from the tree, isn't it? So we got to see how come Riway becomes successful? What is the reason behind Riway becoming so successful? Number one, is it because of the limitation? Riway got big limitation. They dare to dream, they dare to think, they dare to set big goals, they dare to, do things that they are not comfortable with doing. Limitation, maybe I don't know. Limitation, you might dream big, but if you don't put it into action, then no matter how much you dream, that is just daydreaming. That is just fake, right? Then what else? Maybe it got to do with attitude, Riway attitude towards everything else, like even to the smallest of details. Attitude in a leadership training seminar, attitude towards people, attitude towards the leaders, attitude towards the group, towards the organization, or even towards this company. You see, every of the staff don't talk about other departments first. I don't want to say about operation or marketing or whatsoever. I just share a little bit with you about business development because I'm from business development, isn't it? So I understand business development and I know business development very well. So maybe I take this chance to share a little bit with you about the business development. So when I came in yesterday, I was in a meeting at night. We have a gathering in Singapore. So the gathering was with boss lah. Boss gathered the Singapore Pegasus 5 and above, about 8 of them with our Singapore general manager Claudia, and then the few of us who were in Singapore, we will definitely go at 10. And then it was not a very serious meeting. It was a very casual meeting. They were having steamboat, hot pot. They were all having hot pot, Pegasus 5 and above. Then they went to Kim Lee. You know Tan Kim Lee, right? They went to Tan Kim Lee's house. So Tan Kim Lee's house is not far away from Boss House in Singapore. And Tan Kim Lee house along the same street is Victor Tan house. So both houses were very big. Is basically when you go there, you can feel like it's a castle. And then you go in, we go inside, we look at the house, we feel the atmosphere, and the whole vision. When I step into it, I think back to about 6 years ago when I was based in Singapore. And at that point in time, Kim Lee, Victor, these people, they are businessmen who close down their business and come into Riway. And then throughout these 6 years, their team expand, Pegasus 5 and above, how many ring, staying in a good class bungalow with a swimming pool. You can park 4 cars in the garage, and then very high ceiling. You can put a 3-level high chandelier. I don't know, you can imagine. I don't know whether you can feel it. Or maybe you have never go into a house like this before. You cannot imagine it. But if one day you can come to Singapore, I hope you have the chance to go to these houses to go and see. Then you got a feeling. Then I think back, 6 years ago, They were staying in HDB, housing, means public housing provided by the government. And 6 years later, wow, the kind of house that they stay in, one big, the living room maybe is the size of a person house already. That kind of large. Is it got to do with attitude or limitation? Actually, a lot of these things come into place to allow them to achieve what they have today. But I think most importantly is the positioning, where you position yourself. If you position yourself as a person who is below, you will always be the person who is below. But you position yourself as a leader, you will ultimately do things to let yourself be at that position, to think like a leader, to act like a leader. That's why a lot of people say, before you become Pegasus, should you have the Pegasus mindset when you become a Pegasus? Or should you have a Pegasus mindset before you become a Pegasus? Right? You see, we want to become successful. We cannot wait until we succeed and then we say, okay, I want to have the attitude of a successful person. No, 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 no. It doesn't come like that. Everything else comes before success, right? Attitude comes before success. Even inside the dictionary, attitude comes before success. Hard work comes before success. A lot of other things come before success, right? So this is something that we need to prepare ourselves. We have to position ourselves at the right place first. When I say position, it's not about what position you are in now. Rather, is more of in your mentality and in your actions where you position yourself. So, you see, just now I was talking about business development, right? I was chatting with Adrian that day. Yesterday only, we met each other when we went for the dinner. Adrian is our deputy chief development officer. So he was saying, wow, 6 years ago when he come into Reway, he don't know anything, you know. He don't know what to do, you know. He don't know when he come in, he just follow blindly. So I said, it's not only you, you know. When I come into Reway, I also follow blindly. I always wonder what is going to be the plan next, you know. Every time I just follow Jackie, go here and go there. And then when I ask Jackie, later on, what is our plan? He will look at me. Is it important? I think. To me, I think in my mind, I think it's important because I want to know what's happening after that. But then again, is it important? I don't know. So when they go and meet leaders, I follow. When they go and hold event, I follow. When they go and have grouping, I follow. I just follow blindly, and then at the end of the day, go home and then restart again. Every day is like this. So I don't say when he came in, he also don't know anything. Just follow lah, just follow blindly lah. So anyone who dare to ask what's the plan later, I will also say the same thing. Is it important? Just follow lah. What I do, you just follow. Where I go, you just follow. What I talk with leader, you just listen. So we blindly follow and blindly follow slowly. Then we understand, oh, okay, Reway is like this. Reway is, we understand, okay, the things that what we need to do in Reway is like this. Slowly we start to understand. So it's the same for a lot of leaders. You come into Reway, what you listen to is just follow, right? Just follow. Whatever they do, you just follow. Whatever they do, you just follow. How they do the OBP, you follow. How you do the marketing plan, you follow. How they talk to a client, you follow. How you invite, everything just follow. When you follow, after you follow blindly, after a period of time, you suddenly, you don't even realize, oh, I'm a 1-star. After a while, you follow, oh, I'm a team elite Pavo, you know. So slowly, when you follow and you follow blindly, you realize along the way you will achieve certain targets, right? So that's why Shen is also the same. When she come to the Philippines, she also don't know. Blindly follow. I say do this, do that, do this, do that. We got event here, bring people, bring 10 people. Okay, bring 10 people. Bring 20 people, bring 20 people. Slowly until today, bam. You see the group start to grow. And of course, not say that we follow blindly, then we don't look and we don't think and we don't, you know, go and understand what's happening. We also have to. But it is through that process of duplicating, it's through that process of following, ultimately you become what you are in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. Just like Kim Lee, 6 years, 7 years, he's staying in a good class bungalow worth maybe $6 million Singapore dollars. And the renovation alone, around 1 million plus Singapore dollars already. Just the renovation alone. You dare to think, you dare to imagine one day you in the Philippines, you buy a house and lot, and then you feel the house is not nice, you tear down the house and you rebuild again. Because in Philippines, I don't know, are there many houses that are the same like Singapore? This got to do with your limitation. Maybe you didn't dare to think before, but what about now? You need to start to dare to go and think. You need to start to expand that limitation. I always say, expand the limitation. That's why a lot of people, we say, hey, you have to buy, you can drive a Mercedes Benz, you know. People will think, cannot lah, it's not me lah. I think you can lah. But in the end, even a Uber driver, you see like Joel, end up from driving Toyota Vios, owner of a S-Class, right? And they are I'll give him a round of applause first. Honestly, the thing that he do that is not for himself. In real way, a lot of things that people do, especially top leaders, it's not for themselves. You see, today, Kim Lee, he buys such a big house. I think more than 10,000 square feet. More than 10,000 square feet. 3 levels high. His family, only 4 people. I said, need or not? I said, no choice. If people come and see, hey, Riway can do or not, then you bring him to a public housing, a small apartment. People see already, Riway can meh? You still staying in such a small place, can meh? No, right? Because it's not the same. You say, wow, Riway, you can do this. In the end, you are only having this, whatever that you know, staying in a smaller apartment. You say Riway, wow, $1 billion company. The reason why I buy such a big house is because it need to be level. So when I tell people Riway can do, and then I bring them, they ask, really can or not? I say, don't know. You come to my house, you see. When they see the house, they say, hey, Riway can already, right? Same thing. Today, Joel, he buy the car. Honestly, it's not because he want. It's because he want to prove to people that, oh, today you come into Riway, can do or not, I don't know. But this is the car I'm driving. Right? It's a form of borrowing strength. And not only Joel can leverage from it, honestly speaking, everyone can leverage from it, right? Because we say, oh, you want to succeed in Riway. I don't know whether Riway can do or not. But you look at down there, you see that guy there, the first month Team Elite Phoenix. Wow, now he last time drive Uber, maybe Toyota Vios, I don't know. But do Riway 3 years, you see the car he driving. Wow, power. And then everybody can start to borrow strength. So I always say, the leaders who are willing to do this, honestly, they are the most noble people, because they do these kind of things not only for themselves to borrow strength, they allow everybody, they allow Riway to borrow strength, they allow the distributors to borrow strength, they allow the leaders to borrow strength, and then see already, yes, really, Riway can do. Similarly, slowly you will start to see a lot of all these different luxury cars coming out. Slowly. Doesn't have to be the most expensive one. It's always by tier, right? Mercedes also have the lowest tier, a C class, a A class, a B class. Or BMW also have a 1 series and 2 series. So it's what we do that when people see, wow, I want to be part of this group. I want to be part of this team. So today, Riway can achieve what we have today. Wait, sorry. Riway can achieve the level of the success that it is today is really because of a positioning. When we position ourselves as leader, we do things it's no longer for ourselves. It's no longer for me, myself. It's for people. It's for the general, I wouldn't say public, but maybe it's for the environment or the group to borrow strength from. That's why I always feel, wow, I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful that Joel, that time he commit, he said he want to buy. I really, really very, very thankful. So he go on the magazine. So people see, next time take out the magazine, hey, you see, oh, this one, the Uber driver. Or then, because maybe they go on the Uber and then they sit, when they're sitting in the Grab, they talk to the driver, you say, hey, this one can be you, Then we can borrow strength, right? Also, thank Joel, really give him a round of applause. Thank you very much. Then again, Riwei never ever say that, sales is the most important. Riwei don't focus on sales. Riwei focus on leaders. Riwei focus on nurturing leaders, right? You realize that, no? Sales, whether there is sales, is not important. Today you want to come in, you want to buy a 3-star, and then come into Riwei. Riwei will say, don't need, no, don't need, don't buy 3-star, don't buy 2-star. You buy 1-star can already. Is it yes or no? No, nobody say you buy 1-star, you just buy 1 set. You buy 1 set, you eat first. If good, if it works for you, if you experience this product, you trust this product more, okay, then you come in and understand this business, how to do this business. You start from 1 set. Nobody say, hey, buy 1-star, buy 2-star, buy 3-star. There's shortcut, correct? Also, Riwei don't want sales. To Riwei, this kind of sales, Riwei don't want. Because whatever that come in, it's not real. It's not real. What Riwei want is real one. So a lot of leaders, they start from purchasing per tier 1 set. After they eat, wow, this product good, they start to come OPP, they start to learn, they start to do this business, and then throughout the along the way, they become 1-star. Along the way, they become 2-star, right? So I'm not saying that sales is not important. Sales is very important. But what kind of sales? That's the important part. If today a person who come in, he buy a 3-star, he come in, don't expect, wow, very good. Because it is a bunch of problem that will come in. Right? If the sales is so big, but the group is so small, just one little bit, the rest of it is all problem. And sooner or later, you have to pay back one. Because in direct selling, whatever go, good things go, good things come back one. Bad things go, bad things come back. Problem, maybe today it haven't happened yet, but trust me, maybe 1 year down the road, it will come back and find you. And you must be ready. You must be ready to pay that price. You must be ready to push through that hardship. Then you will emerge stronger. Then you will understand, okay, next time I don't want to do this already. So that kind of sales, Riwei don't want. Riwei, the sales that Riwei want is you buy 1 set, you eat, you got effect, very good. Let me teach you how to do this business. That's why it's a cycle in Riwei. We learn first, then we do, then we teach, right? We learn, we do, then we teach. This is a cycle. It is non-stop one. Today you learn, then you do. Then after that you teach your downline, and then they duplicate. You see, as I say, this is an industry of duplication. Let's say the first level is 1 person, and then duplicate 2 person. After that, 4 person, right? 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, and then so on and so forth is a duplication. So the first level to the second level, 1 person to 2 person, then we have to start to teach. We have to start to train. We have to start to educate. So only then these 2 person, when they duplicate to another 2, it becomes 4. And then that level, we start to train again. we start to teach again, we start to educate again. And then 4 become 8, then they can only educate, right? So we have to become the teacher. We don't want the salesperson. What we want is leaders, the people who can pass down the culture, pass down the attitude, pass down the things that we need to learn in this business to duplicate. Because from 8 people become 16 people, maybe still manageable. But imagine when you duplicate and duplicate until a level, let's say 128. That level got 128 people. And if that 64 people don't duplicate, don't teach, don't educate, can you imagine 128 problems coming back to you? I tell you, don't say 128 problems. One problem only, maybe the whole group will die already, right? So you see, education, teaching, leading is very important. And it's no longer for ourselves already. It's already for the group. It's for the collective good. So that's why I say every way can succeed is because of all the levels, the top, the middle, and the bottom level is all moving together. Can I say that? It's not only the Team Elite Pegasus moving, not only the Team Supreme moving, the Team Elite is also moving, the 1 star is also moving, even the people below is also moving. Why I say this is because a lot of people, they say, oh, I achieve a certain rank, I don't need to do already, I can retire already, I can relax already, I can shake my leg at home, do nothing. And then who do the job? All the people below lah, the people below all need to do their job lah. I just sit there and just wait only ma. Then that is the start of problem. That is the start of the whole group collapsing. We take Riwei for example. You look at Mr. Lim, boss, working very hard, you know. Not only him, you know, Dato Kenny, Claudia, all the CMT, we say the higher management, wow, all putting in effort, all moving. Then down to the group of manager, all the manager also non-stop one. All the manager also fighting one. Not only that, the executive as well. So when the top, the middle, and the bottom level is moving together as a whole entire body, this group will definitely grow. That's why you see business development. Today you see they put in effort, they help the leaders, they work. It's like they treat Riwei as their own. Right? If they don't treat Riwei as their own today, they won't put in so much effort. Man. Correct or not? Can I say that? Do you think it's true? You see Robert, you see JD, you see AJ, these people, no matter what time you call them, they are there. No matter what help you need, what event, they are there. Honestly, outside, you go and find a normal worker outside, employee outside. I tell you, they won't put in this kind of effort. They will tell you, hey, hello, now what time already? 2 a.m. I'm going to sleep. Don't call me. Maybe the phone they throw away. Tomorrow 9 a.m. then you call me. Right or not? If that is a person who treat this company is not my company, I don't need to put in this kind of effort. But then again, you see these people, this group of business development, they treat Riwei as their own. They treat Riwei as their own company, including myself. I treat Riwei as my own. That's why I will, hey, Sunday, no off day one. We are still out there. We still meet leaders. We still go and do event. We still go and build relationship. We still go and have coffee. We still sometimes have training on Sunday. This is the kind of extent because we treat Riwei as our own. Now the question is, do you treat Riwei as your own? If you treat Riwei as your own, then the people who, your downline, your group members, your comrade in arms, then these people got to do with you, a lot to do with you. Whether they can become own people. When I say own people, what do I mean? Own people means, let's take for example, I give an example when Riwei just established, then got people come to Riwei office, you know, and then Ivy was there, and then they come to Riway office. They ask, excuse me, is this Riway? Riway. Ivy straight away say, hey, Riway, not Riway. Riway, not Riway. That is called protect, right? They protect this company, like, hey, you cannot say anything. You cannot talk bad about this company. They will protect. That is called own people. Today, if we talk to outside people, they come and tell you, the putih, petir lah, putih, right? We protect this company. We protect this group. We protect this leader. They say, this is what I call own people. Now the thing is, do you have your own people? Today I'm very lucky lah, because I think the business development, I consider my own people, because anyone out there talk bad about me, they will sure protect me one, right? Hey, don't talk about James like that, huh? I tell you, if you talk bad about James like that, I tell you, my face immediately will become black. If it's the same for me, today you talk bad about Tato Kenny to me, you see the first person I scold you first, right? Because I protect this department, I protect this group, I protect this leader. Similarly, today is the same. This group that you all are in, Xuan Group, are we going to go all out to protect this group? By protect, I'm not saying that, hey, her name is Lo Man Xuan, not Lo Man Xin. No, not that is of course one way of protecting. What I'm saying is, we do the things. Is it when we do, it's not to allow other people to talk bad about this group. This is important, right? Oh, Xuan, your group so small. Only 18 people achieve. Hey, hello, 18 a lot, Don't anyhow say, 18 people a lot, But I tell you, of course, there are people, group, got 100 over Pegasus. In Taiwan, got this group of people. I don't know, y'all know about this leader called Lin Jingying. Lin Jingying, in Taiwan, he's a team supreme. His group alone, 200 over Team Elite Power. That group alone, 200 over Team Elite Power. And then when people talk about Team Elite Power, he say, hey, don't talk about it to me. My group are 200 over. So of course, 18 to me you are very, very powerful. 18 more powerful, but there are other people who are doing better. Correct? Now, these are the people who we want to pit against. These are the people who, you see, number one, you know why is it number one? Number one is for people to overtake one. The number one is always in the worst position, because it is a target for everybody to overtake. It is a target for everybody to be better than you. Being number one is, because when you are number one, I'm not saying that number one is not good. Number one is good, but you got no one to chase against. You got no one to chase for, right? Only yourself. But now there are people who are in front of us. Then these are the things, or the people, or the group, or the goal that we need to pit against, right? So number one, now we are not number one. We don't talk about being number one first. We talk about being overtaking that person in front of us first. Overtaking that group in front of us first. Now, you are not in Taiwan. Lucky. If you are in Taiwan, then you got another 200 over Team Elite Power to catch up with. Lucky you are not in Taiwan. Lucky you are in Philippines. Isn't it? Now, Philippines, we talk about Team Elite and above in Philippines. A little bit over than 100, a little bit over 100 plus. Team Elite Pegasus and above about 18, 17 to 18. Now up and coming should be, I think 19 already lah. But what I'm trying to say is this something that you want to, is a goal for you or not? Is a goal for this group or not? When people talk about Xuan Group in the future, will they say, oh, this group, wow, don't play a fool with them. They got the most team elite. In the whole Philippines, this group got the most team elite. I say you don't play a fool. Right now. This is something we must think about first. And how to protect is fight, right? Become that group with the most team elite. You see, today you can choose to not fight one. You can choose to relax lah. Today I'm an elite 3-star or I'm a 3-star. I can relax already. When if in Philippines are 3-star, very good already, very powerful, because the income is far greater than a lot of people outside. Then it comes to your limitation already. Your limitation, you feel enough, okay, enough lor. But I can tell you, in this group, sure you have some good friends, right? You have some good friends in this group, right? Then you see your good friend, wow. Today, now when you come into Riway, you are a 1-star, your friend is a no-star, right? Then he come in. Suddenly, he become a 1-star. Then what will your feeling be? Wow, yeah, good. 1-star already. Very powerful. And then 2 months later, he become 2-star. How will you feel? Yeah, very good. Is it? Will you feel like that? You say, wow, my good friend, my good friend now 2-star. What should I do? I think I must become at least 2-star. Right now. Because it's good friend, ma. If good friend, you sure you want to think, hey, how to overtake, how to be better. That's why Riway, this environment is full of healthy competition. And if you don't have a person in this group that you feel, wow, I want to be better, you feel that heart very itchy, that means your relation with the people in this group is not good, right? Then you must think how to be good relation with the people in this group first. Because I always believe, for example, you see now, in Philippines, the ranking, not in Philippines, in Riway, the ranking keep changing. Well, that time Joe number 1, Yin Hao number 2, Celeste number 3. And then because inside, their relationship is so good, David Yo, now number 1 in Riway, number 1. His godson is Joe Lee. He was number 1, now become number 2. Now in this group, Xuan is down there, Pegasus, the only Pegasus in this group, which means to say that I already say, number 1 is for us to overtake, right? Number 1 is for us to beat, not in a bad way. In the traditional business, yes, we want to take over the position, we must kill the person, or we hope the person die, get into car accident, or he faster retire, then only we can take over the position, right? But Riway different. Riway never say if you are downline, you cannot overtake your upline. If your downline overtake you, I tell you, you are the most happy for them, right? But they won't be happy too long, because sooner or later, your leader will overtake you again, correct? So this is what I'm talking about. This is the healthy competition that I'm talking about. Now, I always believe in direct selling, I always believe that there is these 3 things that we must remember. The first one is you must believe in what you see. You must believe what you see. Some people, they say, direct selling cannot lah. Direct selling is not an industry you can earn money. But in the end, you come into Riway, you see that these are the people who are earning money, and then you start to believe. You have to believe what you see, not what people say, right? People can say whatever they want, but if you don't listen to them, you believe in what you see. You see what Riway can do. Riway really let an Uber driver drive a Mercedes. Riway let a bankrupt live in a bungalow. Riway let a taxi driver today can have a big group. Albert Ang, you all should know who is Albert, right? These are the things we must believe. Number 1, we must believe what we see. Number 2, we must have a big heart. Because why I say big heart? Because in this industry, people will come to you, they will tell you a lot of negative things. They say, you cannot make it one, you cannot do it, you cannot achieve it. There will be a lot of these kind of people around, right? And then they will say, direct selling, they are all scammer. They all cheat money one. They are all con men. Hear before or not? If we are the person who first want to retaliate, hey, you better don't say this kind of thing, then we start to argue and argue, we will not have many friends, correct or not? Because ultimately everyone has this kind of mentality towards this industry. But if we are able to have a big heart, anything people say, just the snap of the finger, you forget, hey, never mind, let's talk about something else. And when you have this kind of attitude, you have a big heart, you can accept more people can come into your group, more people can join you, more people can be around you, more people can work together with you. So we must have a big heart. And the third one, I always believe in it, is gratitude. Learn how to be grateful to the people who have helped you become what you are today, and then to pay it forward, right? The biggest form of gratitude is to pay it forward, isn't it? So I always believe that this is the three things that will allow a group to grow. And not only that, of course, to have big goals. So I know most of you here are people who achieve your first month. And maybe you achieve because Riwei did a very big thing, correct? Riwei helped you a lot. Riwei put in effort a lot for the past few months. Now the question is, our second month how? Our third month how? Headache, right? You all feel headache or not? Difficult. If you feel difficult, you lost the battle already. Correct or not? Because it is because of these kind of things we do. We go and it's not people will not have the chance to say, hey, you achieve because promotion you achieve or because company do things or we allow people to say this kind of thing. I don't think it's right correct or not? If we want, we do it in the right way, in the best way, and we get the best out of it. We achieve the best out of it. Today I go out, I say, hey, you achieve Team Elite because of our promotion. I tell you, I achieved Team Elite because of no promotion. I achieved Team Elite because there is no help. And today we achieve it. So today you think it's difficult. Let's say a 1-star come to you, very hard to be 1-star. You got a story to tell or not? You have. You say no need promotion. Who say need promotion to do Riwei? Is it no promotion, then you don't do Riwei? No promotion, you quit Riwei? No, right? No promotion is like an economy. I always share this, when the economy is good, just like got promotion. If economy is good, you need to work hard or you don't need to work hard. You need to put in effort or you don't need to put in effort. You need, right? Even if the economy is good, you still have to put in effort. Only then you can achieve certain results. Then if economy is not good, how? If economy is not good, you have to put in even more effort, isn't it? You have to put in even more sacrifice. You have to work even harder, isn't it? But once you achieve it, that's the kind of feeling that you get that you can't get outside. That's the kind of satisfaction that you can't get outside. Because in outside, you achieve your goal, you achieve your target. What you get cannot be compared to Riwei. Cannot be. Even you talk about direct selling, cannot be. You talk about selling appliance at the home appliance, cannot be. You talk about property, cannot be. You talk about insurance, cannot be. Because I dare to say the people in Riwei who make it, we don't say Team Elite, we don't say Team Elite Pegasus or Team Supreme. Just say 1 3-star only. This 3-star outside. Do you know if compared to somebody outside, a 3-star earning is how many times? Not only that, today we are doing direct selling in Philippines. Philippines and Singapore. There's a big difference. You know what's the difference? In Singapore, you want to hold a OPP, you pay in Singapore dollars. And you earn RW also Singapore dollars, isn't it? But in Philippines, most of the things in Philippines is cheaper than Singapore. Singapore, you hold a OPP, dinner OPP. is about $300 to $400 Singapore dollars. That's about how much? 300 to 400 times 38. How much is it? Anyone? 18, 26, or 15. 15,000 to do a OPP dinner, one table, 10 people. 3 table, how? 45,000. You know, in Philippines, you do one dinner OPP, how much or not? We say one table, 5,000. Already very good food. Already quite solid food, you know. And then 15,000, you can do 3 table, right? Singapore, you do 1 table. Philippines, you do 3 table. But the unfair thing is you earn RW, Singapore also earn RW. Unfair, not? Who got the upper hand now? You ask me Singapore or Philippines, I tell you it's Philippines. Where to do direct selling? Philippines is the best place to do already. Where else you want to do? You go Malaysia, I tell you, Xuan there, she also do in Malaysia before. If Malaysia is better than Philippines, today she won't be in Philippines already, correct? She'll be in Malaysia. But now she's in Philippines. So now in this aspect, you all already have the upper hand, right? Or not? It's whether we want to do it or not. It's whether we want to invest it into our group or not. Is it whether we want to do things to protect this group or not? When people talk about Xuan Group, they say this is the group with the most team elite. When they talk about Xuan Group, or this is the group with the most Mercedes-Benz. Or they talk about Xuan Group, this is the group that they have the most BMW. Or the most of the leaders, they stay in a car, lot and house. They stay in a villa. Which one do you want? Or this group are the most one-star one. Which one? Of course, is something that is big, right? Now the thing is this year. I already say many times, Xuan Go is very big. Just now, Ramon, Amon also say, wow, Xuan Go end of this year is what? Pegasus 3. Pegasus 3 leh. Now she only Pegasus leh. You all think possible or not possible? Possible. Sure, no. You all think possible, man? I'm the first one. I tell her impossible, Xuan. Impossible, I cannot achieve one. Because I will sure say these kind of things. Only then I can go and motivate this group of people to prove me wrong. Because I will always tell other people, I cannot be one. Xuan, you want to Pegasus 3? Cannot be. Wait long. Now then, if I say, wow, Xuan, yeah, you can do it, Pegasus 3, then Pegasus 5. If Mon say that Pegasus 5 means maybe he's one of them, because her target only 3. So Mon, he commit. I don't know. But what I'm saying is there are a lot of people who are naysayers who always think that it cannot be done, it cannot be achieved. Then you are the people who have to prove these people wrong. Honestly speaking, I am the person who believes in this group the most. I will not be the one who say, you all cannot do it. But I have to tell you, you cannot do it. Right? But behind, for sure, I'm calling Xuan. Xuan will come and find me one, for sure one. And then she will ask James how, this, that. And then in the end, I don't believe we also cooperate together. We also do it together. Right? This is a big hint. I think this is a big hint that Xuan and me is very close. So a lot of things got to do with this group. I will know, but I will be involved. Now, Xuan Go is Pegasus 3. Then another question already. This is another question. Who is the 3? Right? Who is the 3? I tell you, the person who will achieve it is the person step out, say, I'm the one. I'm one of them. You see, this is the kind of people that really is the one that, bam, outstanding one. You see, hey, let's give Ramon a round of applause first. Steady Hey, Ramon, steady So you are one of them lah. Still got four more lah because you say Pegasus 5 ma. At first I thought it's 3 only. Now Mon say 5 already. Now you see, it's this kind of people that I really feel who will step out to say, okay, this time I'm the one. This time we are the one to bring this group up. This time we are the one who let people know who the hell is Xuan Group. Who the hell is this group of people? In 1 year become 5. I tell you, not many people can do it, but got people in Riway do it. But Philippines don't have yet. Nobody do it yet. Imagine if this group of people here, you all did it. You can imagine what kind of effect it will have on the whole entire Philippines. Everybody focus will come to this group. They will say, wow, how this group did it. How this group achieved. I also want to become this group. And when people start to say that, I tell you, you'll succeed already. Because people want to become like you. People want to be part of you. People want to achieve the things that you achieve. People want to be part of this group. Can you imagine what kind of effect it will have? The only thing that will happen is an explosion. The only thing that will happen is you cannot even imagine. Because 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you won't even imagine where you are now, let alone 3 years later. But the thing is, now we're not talking about 3 years. Now we're talking about a goal that is going to be done in 1 year. This goal, you do it in 1 year. Can you imagine this story? You can share for how many years? You just need to do 1 time only. 1 time is enough already, right? You heard of the story of the monkey cutting the tail or not? I share with you this story. You know, one day a monkey, you know, the monkey tail is very long, right? The difference between a human being and a monkey is the monkey got a tail. The human have no tail, right? So the monkey, he want to become human, you know. He said, I want to be a human. So the first thing that he must do is to cut off the tail, correct? So the tail, he put on the table already, take out a knife, and then he look at the tail. Okay, I want to be human. Then his first problem come. Should I cut slowly or should I chop it off at once? Like he said, well, if I cut slowly, pain or not? Pain. If I cut fast, also pain. But if I cut slowly, the pain is longer than I cut fast, right? Then he think, cut fast or slow, fast or slow. Never mind lah, I'll be a monkey can already. Because pain difficult people don't want to go through. Before they even want to do it, they already think of the problem. Difficult lah, tough lah, no sleep lah, cannot eat lah, stress lah, a lot of problem one. Then that's why a monkey will always be a monkey, right? An alcoholic will always be an alcoholic because he will think, should I quit slowly or should I cut it off at once? A smoker will always be a smoker unless they make the decision, pop, 1 time. 1 time enough already, isn't it? If you cut it slowly, be a Pegasus lah. 3 years lor, I take 3 years lor. But there are people 3 months do it. Pain 1 shot. Some people, they choose pain 3 years. 3 years later, they also never achieve. They're not in Riway already. Correct or not? You see, it's all a matter of time, a matter of decision. We say, if we do it, we do it now. If we do it this year, we do it this year. This year, over, we no matter how tough it is, we go through, Maybe next year you're staying in a bungalow. Maybe next year you're driving a Rolls Royce. Maybe next year, I don't know. I don't know who know. You ask Joel, last 2 years, he can imagine himself driving S-Class or not? No. Never. Next year, you don't know what's going to happen. Me, I also don't know what's going to happen. If we achieve, who knows? The sky is the limit, right? Now, the thing is it something we will all do and protect this group first? You see, a strength is always the biggest when it's united. A strength is always the biggest when everybody have the same thinking, when everybody have the same mentality, when everybody have the same attitude, when everybody have the same direction. That is the time where the strength is the biggest. Don't talk about what team, what name, whatever, what other name first. Honestly, any name not important, because it's not a name that Mr. Lim give. Then it's not important. Is it possible you all do it to the extent boss personally go to the Philippines, give this team a name? Not only give the name, he also do a pin for the group. You know, in Taiwan, he also do for the pin for the group. RSA, he also do pin for the group. EIG, he also do pin for the group. Then Sunli group also have a lot of group already. Team 37, Reweight 37, boss already do already. Give the name, make a pin for the group only. That one is more important than our own group, our whatever so-called small group that we give. That's why I always say it have to be accumulated together. It have to be bring together. It have to be consolidated together. Even Dragon Ball, the Kamehameha also consolidate and transfer the energy, then they one shot go out, isn't it? If you then it's like dragon spit the fire a bit only. When you breathe one shot, boom, one big flame come out. Same thing, if the volcano erupt because of 100 years accumulate, right? A person angry 100 years accumulate, you see when he explode, what kind of effect it will have. But negative, that is negative. You ever think of the positive effect or not? If you are able to do it, if this group is able to do it, I tell you, the first person I congratulate is, the first person to congratulate you is me. Right? I hope lah. I know the goal is big. I know it's not easy. But the thing is, you must remember, you are not doing it alone. You are doing it as a group. Then that's different. That changes the game plan. Not only that, I'm also behind you all. Don't need to worry. Don't need to go and think of the problem first. Do first. You spend the effort to think of the problem, you will never solve the problem one. It's only when we put it into action, we do OPP, we do event, we do all these different small gathering to accumulate the number of people. This LTS is one of the best chance already. If you don't want to take this opportunity, people will take. You don't want to do, people will do. And then you will be the one who's look back, I should have done it. Don't allow yourself to have this kind of feeling in future. I hope that today, this meeting is a stepping stone to next month, right? Next month, you'll have a top leaders meeting. So first of all, maybe I congratulate all of you because you are all attending, right? I think the attendees is mostly are here. If haven't, then you got one more month to achieve. Because I tell you, it's a game changer. It's going to be exciting year. And just now, those that mentioned the volunteer one, you are going to be very stressed. But don't worry, you have a good leader behind you. A person who really willing to go all out to go and fight for it together with you all. Really is Xuan. Xuan is really somebody like this. I'm not kidding you. You just take example. Leadership training seminar. She never once reject to become a translator one, if you all realize. Not only never reject, she even offer to help. Now, this kind of person with this kind of attitude is your leader. You all don't go and cherish, don't go and learn how to thank you, gratitude, thankful, I tell you, really wasted. Also, in order for this group to grow, it depends on you already. So once again, congratulations for achieving your goal, your target. You can come to this meeting, but don't forget next month is a more important meeting. Don't be the one to go alone. Be the one to influence more people to go with you. Because to this month is just start only, not the end of this month. Not the end of the month. So this month is still a very big opportunity. I hope that you all will be able to leverage on this, borrow the bigger strength, and go towards this goal of this whole entire group as a team, as a one united body. If you are able to do that, honestly, I congratulate you here first. So thank you for inviting me. Thank you for allowing me to be here to share with you guys. And I see you all on the 6th because on the 6th we have a leadership training seminar. So look forward to that. Get the biggest strength from that leadership training seminar. Leverage from it the most you can. I wish you all good health, good fortune. Thank you very much.
You need to unmute. You need to unmute, Chen.
Sorry, multitask. Okay, so thank you very much to James for the very, very wonderful sharing one more time. Okay, let's give him a very big round of applause. Yes, okay. Okay, so actually when he was sharing just now, a lot of things actually went through my mind. And one of the questions that he asked is that what kind of team do we want to become? A team with the most people who drive Mercedes-Benz, a team with the most people who has a Villas. And then at that time, Pastor Eunice texted me, what kind of team do you want to become? Then I was like thinking at the back of my mind, I was like, yeah, what kind of team do I want my team to become? So I was like, shall it be a Villa? Shall it be a merge or what? But I was like thinking, no, I think one of the things that we really want to see in B-Way, I myself, is that I really want to see that many leaders can become Pegasus. Because when you become Pegasus, it means you have a total change of life. It means that you really have totally changed your life already. Am I right? So that is why just now when I was thinking about it, I think I am very clear about what our team wants to become. Our team should have the most Team Elite Pegasus, correct? All right, so because we want to have the most lives being touched and changed in B-Way International. Okay, shall we move towards that direction? To have the most Team Elite Pegasus. So every one of us, we will become Pegasus and we will have to make more Pegasus around us, below us. Okay, thank you once again to James because he's always like giving me, expanding my thought and expanding my limitation at the same time. For him, maybe it's just a normal sharing, it's just like a normal sharing, leader sharing, just share like this. But for me, it's always, you see, it's always choose to be hit. We hear the same thing, but what do we hear? Okay, what are the things that hit us? And we'll continue to make our team grow bigger and bigger. And this is one of the things that hit me today through the sharing of James. All right. And at the same time, so everybody leaders, we have about 30 of us here. Those who are fighting first month, second month, definitely. Okay. Just now, James said, okay, we have to be very grateful. Okay, but most important, I think we have to be very grateful to Reway International and the BD support and our general manager, because they are the one at our back. When we need help, they are always there for us. Our BD, even 2 a.m., 4 a.m., they are there for us. Okay, yesterday I just talked to Eric until 2 a.m. And I have to say, Eric, I think it's enough already. We have to hang up the phone already. It's already 2 a.m. Okay. Okay, it's really like this. So let us make sure this room itself, everybody, you are qualified of at least Elite 3-star, Powerball, Phoenix, and above. Okay, we have a Pegasus project this year, isn't it? Everybody become Pegasus in 1 year. Am I right? So those who achieve first month Phoenix, can I say that you're actually on track already? Can I say that you're actually on track already on the Pegasus project? Okay, that today, if you did not hit your 13 lines minimum, you don't hit the star, you hit your moon, and that is at least 5 lines, and that is Phoenix. And if you can maintain that for 1 year, basically you have already 48 points. And that is already very close to a Pegasus. 2 more points and you're Pegasus. So I would say that all of you here, especially our Phoenix, is already on this first step of Pegasus project. Then thank you very much, no, for being part of this. And most important of all, this is just the first phase, no. The first phase is we have to become Pegasus. I don't know, but I realized this. I didn't actually realize this until some BD like AJ lah, James also told me lah. It seems like your team is quite fired up after you become Pegasus. And I was like, huh? Really, wa? Then for me, I'm like, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. I have to become a Pegasus, because if I become a Pegasus, I set the example to other leaders, and I have to show them that Pegasus is doable. And then when BD is reminding me about this, and I started to look deeper into the team, and I really realized the leaders seems to be more, for example, you guys in this team, don't you feel that when you see me becoming Pegasus, you feel that you can become Pegasus also? Do you have that feeling, wa? Even stronger, right? And that is why leaders, you have to become Pegasus. Because when you become Pegasus, your downlines will also become Pegasus, will also aspire to become Pegasus. So that is why you cannot run away from this already. This year, everybody, let us go and fight to become Pegasus. Okay, so now 19 Pegasus, right? Philippines. So let us, if all the 30 become Pegasus, that will already exceed the number now. Correct? We already can exceed the number now. So we have to have a very big vision. Our team is, everybody set the goal. Go for this Pegasus project 2021. Let's not just let it pass by like 2020. Okay, we start from this month of February, our second month, our third month of Powerball Phoenix. Okay, starting from February 6th with the assistance of our Reway International. All right, so how will it be done? So basically, leadership training seminar, like our James said already in DG sharing, we have to gather people, even a small group. Not only you are 3-star and above, but we have to bring down the message down to even a no-star leader. Okay, we have to bring them down. I believe leaders are doing some leaders meeting recently, target setting, a lot of leaders are doing that. Can you bring it down to them already? We have no more time. There are some hotels, some ballrooms are being booked already. Okay, you need to have social distancing. Okay, so some BD is sending me that some of the team is recovering their offline OBP with social distancing, and it is already being done a lot of places. Okay, with social distancing, temperature checking and everything, even just a small group of 10, 20 people, each leader. We say the strategy is to divide and conquer. Okay, when every one of us, we can have a small group. We combine all together, we still have a big number of people who are attending the LDS, because we know the biggest secret, the biggest known secret in Reway International is to leverage on the big events of Reway International. And I don't know, but if you remember, every time LTS come, every time LRN come, what do? We book buses. Correct? Some of the people come from very far places. They even need to stay in the hotel. They even book half of the hotel for their leaders who come from very far places. Okay, so that is why now we cannot do that. We cannot do that because of the limitation of the government's rules. Then we can still have small gathering. Okay, keep ourselves safe. Perhaps we have to act fast already. That is already 4 days later. So our leaders has to know how to hold it. Number one, internet connection must be good. Okay, that place that we're going to hold it, no need to wait for our 3-star leaders, no need to wait for a 2-star leader, no need to even wait for 1-star leader. If our leader wants to hit their first 1-star even, they can do their very own small meetings because we cannot all gather together. Okay, for example, like Helen Dawn's group can one time bring 1,000 people. How can she gather already? She has to divide and conquer. Even in Cavite, I believe she will have a few divided in different hotels or even different venue in order to carry out just in Cavite. Not even mentioning about other city. Every city have a few small groups and small groups. Okay, and then just make sure the hygienic perhaps is a packed lunch, packed dinner, and then the internet good with a bigger screen. If it is more than 5 people, you cannot rely on your laptop. More than 5 people, you have to have a bigger screen, for example, a TV. Perhaps the cable needs to be connected. You need to prepare a cable, speaker, okay, just a simple, just if the group is like 5 to 10, you can just buy the ordinary laptop speaker. It's good enough already. Okay, just a small one like this one, the small one, Bluetooth like this. Okay, that one is already doable. Then if every one of us under our team, we bring down the information, we divide and conquer, we will be able, when we group everybody, when we add up, sum all up together, we will be able to reach a very big number. But most important of all is when these people group together, of course, we are going to invite those who do not know about Reway, who do not yet join yet Reway. Okay, and then when they already listen the LTS, what's going to happen next? Right away, finish, you can have a personal discussion already to solve the doubts of our clients. And what is it that they are talking about the Petir Plus and about the Reway system, about what? Then you can be the one to solve their doubts and do the closing right away. Okay, ba? So that is why leaders, okay, many will tell me, yes, online now during the pandemic. Yes, but do not forget how Reway grow this strong is still because of people. And in terms of people, online and offline, there is still a very big chance, a very big change. Online, we might need to meet 10 times this person, only then this person will be able to get this much of information. But when we are doing it offline, maybe just one meetup, we can already clarify everything. Okay, so human being online really is major. We have to know, maximize this time, okay, do not, at the same time, follow the SOP, but still try to recover some of the, sorry for my pamangkin. So we have to go and do it, okay? Go and bring down, we have a very limited time. Time is of essence right now. Every single minute count. If you can have your leaders meeting right after this, go and have your leaders meeting. Do target setting to everybody. Okay, remember, you are not supposed to be the one who only go and fight for Pegasus. Go for this 13 lines, 5 lines. It should be your downlines also. If your downlines next level is doing as such as well, then when you become Pegasus, you are not only a Pegasus, you're a Pegasus 1, Pegasus 2, Pegasus 3 already. Okay, bring it down. Okay, and then what else? So yes, remember, be a Pegasus this year. Okay, be a Pegasus this year. Set the example, inspire the leaders under you to become Pegasus as well. And then because we have a very good Reway International supporting us. Oh yeah, and then for the LTS, no, don't forget, you guys have to give me the list, no. I already posted in the group chat, diba? Those under you who is going to hold their own small group, even a 5 or 10 people or 15 people, okay, those leaders, okay, write out their list, take it out, submit to the BD. The BD is waiting for us to ask for help lang. The BD is just there waiting for us to ask for help lang. You know, the BD is forever ready to help us. Tama ba, AJ, Nathan? Okay, and JD. Okay, they are ready to guide us, guide our leaders. Okay, start the duplication of us and with standard. Okay, guide us how to put in the standard in holding this offline LTS. Okay, what kind of standard do we need to have? So please make sure you already prepare your list and submit to them earlier, because so that they can also approach to your leaders earlier as well. All right. So I think I made myself clear already. And that's it for today. Thank you very much. And I'll see you again on the 6th of February to most of you. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Shen.
Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations one more time.
Thank you.
Everyone.
Thank you, Shen.